Welcome back to the channel. Another day on the Boatsides. We're just gonna button everything up. We're gonna start working on the gaps here. And then we'll start working on getting it capped in and getting the strut bar figured out. So first up is the panels to tie it in. Alright, so now that we have the cardboard, I labeled them 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. So we'll get those traced up on some pretty thin sheet metal, about the same thickness as the original body, and we will get those cut out and fit up and weld it in. Alright, so for the rear panel, it's going to need a couple little bit of bends in it. So it's going to go here, we're going to do a slight bend for this guy, and then the back corner is going to bend to wrap around. So we're just going to go one by one and get all these to fit nice and tight. The tighter you can get them, the easier it's going to be to weld them out. So I got these all tacked into place. On the inside, the factory seat mount, since that's still being used, will be tied right back into it. So yeah, let's get to welding this stuff and then show you what it looks like. Alright, so we got all these panels in and welded up from the outside. And on the inside we have the seat mount welded back down. So looks like the cardboard pieces from the other side will all work. They might need a couple slight adjustments, so we'll make that and then make some new pieces of metal for this side. getting this strut bar chopped out so we can build a new one. Now that we got that cut off and cleaned up, we're going to bend up a new one with some disconnects. That way we can service the engine. Here's a set of disconnects. Slides right into this 1 3/4 125 wall DOM. So we're going to use that, get this bent up real quick, and then notch these in. So we got the engine strut bar in, tying the struts together, just gives them a little bit extra strength, as well as protects the engine a little bit. And we have the disconnects in, which are going to be able to allow it to remove so we can service the engine. So let's get this thing tacked together real quick, and then we can try to pull these and make sure it comes apart before we full weld it. Unbolted it and checked to make sure it comes out nice and easy. So now we're gonna pop these couple tacks and weld it on the table and then put it back in, weld it up. Fender and doors back on. The door, we have to cap the bottom still, but I gotta get a little bit more material. This is all capped in. Door opens nicely, seats back in. And then we also cut this piece of plastic here and for the A-pillar and put it back in so it fits nice and perfect in there, right around the boat side. Looks like it's supposed to be that way. So I'm using this tube to run across as essentially a cross member and to cap the boat sides in. And then this will also tie into the new rear frame section. So should work good. So doing the cap with the tube inside just makes it a little bit stronger, and then the A-pillar cage will land right there. Be nice and strong. Now that the strut bar is complete, we got the boat sides capped in and all of the filler plates to the floor in, as well as got the plastics and everything refitted and interior back together, and started getting the rear caps figured out with a crossmember style bar. Next up is start bending tube for the roll cage. Thanks for watching.